Good morning, everybody. It is 7:45, and this is the view from our apartment that we did not get to see last night. It's cute. Time to make some coffee. Look who's awake. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Isn't this a nice view?
It is. I don't know what we're looking at.
That's okay. We got ready and we're headed to get some crepes for breakfast. And I had a caramel latte. And now we are headed back to the train station from last night to figure out how to get on a bus to Mt Saleve. I'm butchering all these names, it's fine. And we get to take a cable car up to the very top of the mountain. So yeah, we'll figure out how to get on the bus there.
We can already tell that Switzerland is way expensive, which is kind of what we expected. But for all of that breakfast that we just had, which it was good, but there wasn't a lot to it, it cost us $30. So
yeah, and the exchange rate is basically 1 for 1. So it was like 27 Swiss francs. So
yep.
Basically 30 USD.
Public transport is pretty cheap, so we're gonna get a full day ticket for, what do we say, $14, 14 euros, which is about 1 for 1. So that's how we're gonna get to this mountain.
Okay, we got our tickets and now we're headed to try to find bus number 8. We are right here and we're gonna take the number 8 bus all the way here. Oh look, we went the wrong way. I know nobody is surprised, but these signs are super confusing. This one. Okay, so while we were waiting for our bus to get here, I'll tell you about the tickets. So we came to the main central station here and we got to the ticket booth and there was like a special ticket for the weekend for 2 people and it was only $10. So that's the one that we went with and we surely hope that it's gonna get us there and back. And Taylor is over here trying to learn some French words to try to communicate.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So you can see the cable car at the very top right there. So that is where we're headed. Okay, so we just got off the number 8 bus and we took it for 30 minutes and now we have about a 10-minute walk to the base of the mountain and then we're gonna take the cable car up. I'm a little scared. It's high. there. It's going all the way up there. I'm slightly terrified. Made it up here. It was a little bit windy. It was a little bit scary, but we are now 3,000 feet up. The view isn't the best because the clouds and the fog are in the way, but it's still really cool to be up here and see it from a different angle. So another option to get up to the very top of this mountain is to hike it. I think it takes about 2 to 3 hours, but that's definitely not an option for us, considering we didn't bring any hiking boots with us. Also, side note, we are technically in France. Like, it's literally on the border of Switzerland and France, which is probably why they speak French. I think we are done with our trip up the mountain. It's a little cold and rainy, so we're gonna head back down. So we were getting ready to leave and they told us that the wind was too bad, so we weren't allowed to go yet, but look how much it's cleared up. And the sun is shining through. So we won't be taking the cable car back, we will be taking the car back. We think it'll be 45 minutes, we will see. This is the old border station. And we are back in Switzerland, headed to the bus station. Okay, so the story about the cable car is we got all the way up to the mountain and then it was way too windy, so they said that we couldn't come down like with the cable car, so they just took us down with the car. Like, somebody came up there and picked us up and took us down. So that took like 30 minutes. And then we walked back to the same train station that got us there, and we came to this area of town called Carouge, and it has like a little bit of a more Mediterranean vibe, so we're just gonna see what it has to offer. I think there's a market, and we're gonna try to get something to eat because we're really hungry. We will definitely be coming back here for some dessert. Actually, should we go now?
Let's go now.
Going now. Okay, so we were gonna go to that place just to get some desserts. But when we walked in there, we found some sandwiches, so we ended up getting lunch and dessert. So we'll show you what we got. So to start, Taylor got himself just a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yep.
Okay, so I got myself a dried meat, what do you call it, like prosciutto type sandwich on a pretzel bun. Delicious. And for dessert, I got macarons, which I will open up in a second. It's game time. Let me show you what we got. So we got 4 different ones. These 2 are vanilla. This one is black currant and violet, which is gonna be a very interesting flavor. That one's mine. And which one did you get?
Caramel.
He just got a caramel one. This costs $10, but it's fine. We're not worried about the money, but not a very lively color palette we have here. All right, here goes the vanilla, I think. Best $2.50 I've ever spent.
My dessert. It's an apple turnover, and it's delicious.
Delicious. It has turned out to be a beautiful day. It was raining earlier and really windy, and now it's sunny, even though we're in the shade right now, but it is sunny. And we are headed to where the 2 rivers meet. I will figure out which 2 rivers, but I know a little bit of the dirtier water comes from the mountain, and then whatever is in the lake in the city center of Geneva is this pretty blue, and there is an area where you can see both of the rivers converge. And so it's like a 30-minute walk, so we're just gonna explore the little town and cross the river. So this is one of the 2 rivers that converge together. This one's called the Arve, and this one is the dirtier one. We found a path, and we are walking on the right bank. I say right because I have no idea what direction we're going. I have no idea if we're east and west. But we saw a couple of people in like a beach area, and you can get really close to the river, so that is where we're headed to now. Incredible this is. Like, it even has a rapids and this little beach that you can come and just sit on and relax. It has turned out to be the most beautiful day, and I am in great spirits. So happy right now. Now at the prettier looking river, the Rhone. This one is much more greenish blue and a lot more pleasant to look at. So on this side is the Rhone, and on that side is the Arve. So we're getting super close to where they come together.
And we're in a graffiti park too.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay, well that was a little bit of a letdown because we have seen pictures where it's like so clearly defined where the 2 rivers meet each other, but I tried to get a little bit of the video, but just imagine the really bright blue water mixing with like the muddier color, and yeah, I mean, it was cool.
This is what that would look like.
What?
And then we'll pop a picture in there.
Oh. Yeah, we'll show you what it should really look like. We have been walking for quite a long time now, so I am ready to go back to the Airbnb and take a little bit of a break and regroup and figure out what else we want to do tonight. I really want to eat fondue, so I'm going to do some research and see if there's a restaurant we can reserve or go to eat some fondue tonight. Alright, we took a little nap and we're ready to hit the town again. So we are going to find a restaurant. I don't think fondue is gonna work because I think you need a reservation. So we're gonna try some Italian. Finished dinner. We ended up going to an Italian restaurant called Tivolo and was gonna have a pizza, of course, but the oven wasn't ready, so Taylor ended up having a panini with salami, arugula, olive oil, and cheese, and I had something that resembles a quesadilla, like an Italian quesadilla. It was literally a tortilla folded in half, and it had arugula, ham, cheese, olive oil, and sun-dried tomatoes. There was only 2 tables of people in there, so it was very like quiet and quaint, and they took good care of us.
Yep.
At the end, they broke out into a little fight. The 3 coworkers were just yelling at each other in Italian, and it was getting a little uncomfortable. But where are we headed to now?
Well, we're gonna try to find some gelato, as you might expect.
He literally just asked me if I'd rather have froyo. Who did I marry?
I don't know.
I got myself my ice cream. I got a scoop of the cheesecake. Look at this cone. Look at this. And now, we're gonna do some walking. Some more walking.
Found it.
What did we find?
St. Peter's Cathedral?
We decided to come walk this part of town called Old Town, and we will be coming back tomorrow to actually see the cathedral in daylight, but we got a little sneak peek. Found his store once again. All of the shoes that he misses from home that he didn't bring.
We're coming back here tomorrow when it's open.
Say that we had a really successful first day in Geneva. It has started to rain again, so we are gonna head back to the Airbnb and call it a night. So good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.